Hello, I'm Alistair Greener in the Telegraph studio, and today we're talking about payment processing and point of sale. And joining me is Christian Mitro from First Data. Good morning.
Good morning, Alistair.
Now, we've got the Clover station here. Now, businesses today are literally inundated with alternative payment methods, with inventory software, and also social media. Why do businesses actually need another solution?
What you need is integration. As a small business, you're an owner, and it's great to have a business, but day-to-day problems tend to be very time-consuming. It goes from sales tracking to inventory management to employee tracking to all the way to bookkeeping. And so integration into one platform that does everything for you in a connected way is helping you spare time, helps you make more money, and improve your business.
So you've talked there about some of the problems that businesses have. Perhaps you could be a little bit more specific. I mean, you talked about accountancy, inventory, time management of staff and so on. Can you go into a little bit more detail about the sort of problems that businesses encounter?
Absolutely. So take accounting, for example. Accounting at the end of the year, everybody sits there with piles of paper, Excel sheets. You need to reconcile all the accounts with the itemized sales. Your accountant calls you 5 times because you've made a mistake. We've all gone through this. The second I would mention is inventory. If you want to edit inventory, if you want to change prices, if you want to add discounts or run a promotion, you're going to have to do this on your free time, on the evenings or in the weekends or whenever your shop is not closed, but you have to stay in the shop mostly to do it. And so it's extremely time consuming. The last I would mention is how to improve your business, for example. If you speak about loyalty, it's one of the things that is very difficult to do. Customers come into your shop, they're very time poor. They come into your shop with a newspaper under the arm, they want a coffee, they get a phone call, they just want to throw the money at you and leave, if they could, leave without. But so how do you grab the attention of those customers? How do you engage them more with your business? And how do you find out what else you could do for them and how to improve your business eventually?
Well, as you say, these are going to be problems that every business will probably recognise in one way or another. So how does the Clover station actually resolve these problems?
The Clover station is an integrated business management center. It allows you to run your whole business from the station and from a web dashboard. And so we have an integrated system that offers payments, that offers the ability to track stocks, do a lot of employee management, shift management, everything you need, edit the inventory, everything I've mentioned before. The second thing I would say is that it's actually hosted in the cloud. So we have a secure payment cloud in which everything is hosted, your data is hosted there. It allows you to access it also from anywhere. So you can be on vacation and you can check your sales. See how your staff is doing and how they're doing and whether the sales go down because you're away or whether they do better without you. All that is something you can do now do. The third thing that we have is a customization capability, and that's where it gets really interesting as well, is your business is slightly different from the business next door. You have specific use cases that no one else has, and now you can actually customize it to you through an app market. We have an app market that is similar to private app markets where if you're a runner and you need to track your running, you have an app for that. If you want to check the weather, you have an app for that. And now we have the same thing, but for a business setting. We have business apps that we're bringing to the market that you can pick and choose from and adapt to your specific use case. Eventually, this will be something that enables you to be much more efficient and to make much better business out of your day-to-day operations.
So that's great. We understand the problems. You've shown us some of the solutions. But let's say this is my business. How can Clover Station actually help me in my business? Perhaps you can actually show me.
Please step over. So let's buy you a coffee to start with. We're going to our register. We're going to choose an Americano. We're going to add an extra shot. And that's it. We're done. And at that point, we can go and pay to check out. We can, exactly in this moment, we can look at the loyalty. And we see that Christian, which is me, has checked into this shop. We'll give the coffee to that person. It adds a free coffee. It's completely integrated into the transaction. And we apply. We're going to say that we paid a $5. We can swivel the screen around to the consumer, who can then give us feedback or donate a dollar, as you can see here, to the food program. And we're saying, fine, we pay cash. We can rotate again if we want for the feedback. You can ask the user for different things. And we're done. We can print a receipt, email it, and we're done.
Now, there's a lot of point of sales operators out there offering lots of different products. I mean, what's unique about Clover Station?
This is an out-of-the-box experience. It's an integrated business management solution which offers you the full functionality that you have available through a platform. It's similar to iPhones and to private phones where you have an app store. that you can use to find apps. And in our case, we have an app market that allows you to choose different apps that solve different problems for your business. So you can see the full range of apps that we have. You can look at the loyalty app, you can have stock reporting, you have apps that track your employees, you can manage your discounts, happy hours, you can do whatever you want. For example, we'll choose the inventory app and we'll choose the Americano that we just sold you, which is $255, and we'll just change the price right now to $260. And that's that. And I go and save. And that's it. And the price of the Americano is now $260. If I go back, I have the price directly now updated in the menu. So I go back to the register and I go back to the Espresso Classics. I have the Americano to $260. It's as easy as that. And you can do that from home because it's a cloud-based system. You can do that from wherever you want.
Which all looks great. I mean, the equipment looks great as well, but I'm thinking this is going to be a massive undertaking, not only in terms of the time it's going to take to teach everyone to use it, the disruption to the business, but actually the overall cost as well.
The actual undertaking is to continue running the business as you were in the past. The integration and the out-of-the-box experience this offers, the seamless transition to it, will allow you to run your business in a very different way in the future. You have efficiencies, you will spare money, and you have new opportunities. You will increase the number of opportunities that you have through customer satisfaction, through loyalty, through different offerings, and through having a transparency into your business that you didn't have before.
Well, it certainly seems to be very new technology and a lot happening here. So let's look into the future. Where do you see SMBs and your industry, say, in the next 3 to 5 years?
Traditionally, SMBs have gone from being a very personal one-to-one business to having to be more efficient and losing a certain personal touch. The one biggest differentiation is the personal touch, which they're regaining through platforms like this one. This will take away all the day-to-day chores that they have to do. It will enable to unlock new paths to customer satisfaction, and ultimately it will allow you to run a business in a way that you focus on your passion instead of focusing on trying to solve all the problems.
Well, we've got a fascinating future ahead of us. Christian Mitro from First Data, thank you very much.
Thank you.